Welcome back to another episode of Barstool Golf. Today we are lucky enough to be joined by Chaps. You know, we go way back, Chaps.
We do.
We've been at this thing for quite a while.
We have been.
And this is our first ever round of golf together.
I'm very excited about it. That had the whole walk-up thing going on. The only thing would have made it better was a little Tennessee whiskey when I walked out.
That's right. That would have been unbelievable. We used to have a walk-up song on Barstool Radio when he would come on. Every time he would call Barstool Radio, there was nothing better than hitting that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
Knowing Chaps on the end line was something great. For those that don't know, obviously, Marine, veteran, Purple Heart recipient, one of the most accomplished and incredible people that we have at Barstool Sports.
Thank you.
It's an honor to be playing golf with you, and thank you for all your service.
Oh, appreciate that.
Right off the jump. Today we are playing Barstool Golf's 9 holes, the Glen Club, Glenview, Illinois. All right, and we're off. Come on, Chaps, show us something here, baby.
All right.
No. Oh, you know what? Par 5, you are in play. Just bounce over that bunker for me. We're
That's fine.
there.
That's fine.
No problem.
That's fine.
No dramas. All right, baby.
Just glad to get it off the ground.
Dude, there's nothing.
That's my number one thing.
Just getting it
topping the shit out of the ball.
But also, that first tee is always like, just get it airborne.
Yeah. I don't play nearly as much as you guys, and I feel like this is the first time I've ever played on cameras, too. Like, I've had like little shots here and there, but never a full round.
Tell you what, that drive was unbelievable. What a swing. I think the whole entire hole goes that way. So
yeah, that's where I wanted to hit it. Yeah.
That's beauty. Oh, I may have pushed that into that bunker. Be short. Maybe not.
Looked like it hung up, I think.
Yeah, those are those dumb decisions, Chaps, where like, all right, I said out loud, I'm not getting on that green. So why am I taking a hybrid? Here we go, baby. Easy day.
All right.
Good one?
I just off the green. I'm just glad not to go like triple bogey on the on the first one. Well, I guess I shouldn't say something yet. You never know. Nope. That was bad.
All right, let's 2-putt these things and get the hell out of here. Come on, baby. Great pace. All right, bogey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll take that bogey.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to so bad. Bogey on the first. All right. Dude, it is hot, man. It's like Texas golf.
Dude, it's 97 on the pavement right now. All right, dogleg left. Right over the bunker is your spot. A little too left, but it opens up a little bit over that bunker.
All right.
Chaps, that's smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey, baby. Kidding me?
There we go.
I love that tempo.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on, because if I swing hard, I can hit the ball a long way. But I've been working, taking off like 10, 15% and just being the tempo god.
You also end up realizing that like it's not that much of a yardage difference. So Zero Blog 30, military podcast.
Yeah.
Barstool Sports. You guys have been at that thing for a while now.
Yeah, that's actually where Riggs got his start.
Oh my God.
The first podcast he was ever on was with me and Cons.
That's right.
So he was like the civilian political guy that would come on and give like briefs about what was going on around the world. And now look at him. I feel like a fucking loser compared to you guys.
It's also not the easiest space to be in, right? Like the
especially when there's no wars at America.
Right.
And I'm like, come on, dude, start something big. Like, let's drop an atom bomb on somebody.
Sit, baby. Sit. Great shot.
Thanks. I just want to break 100 every round. That's like my goal right now. That's all right.
Shout out to Peter Millar. In these nice light, I mean, I'm gonna call them like linen pants almost. It's like it's a different material than they've been giving us. And it's 97 degrees on the ground here. I feel good.
Nice putt.
Chaps!
Let's fucking go, baby.
Par! Come on.
Let's do it.
That flag, like Iwo Jima.
I love that. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. I'm glad that you got the reference right too.
Little military reference for you.
A couple days ago, all the folks in the office said it was Normandy.
Oh no.
Granted, I did ask him on D-Day.
Okay. Oh, so you're setting them up for failure.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fireball nip here in honor of those 2 bars.
Let's do it.
You want to do one?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Oh, ignite the night, as if it's not hot enough. So what's your story, how you got into service, into the Marines? I feel like I don't know that.
So before I joined, I was going to seminary. I was going to be a pastor. And I got hired by this church, like preliminary hired. And I was meeting with some of the older folks called deacons, like the leadership. And there's one dude that was like in his late 60s, early 70s. I was 22. And he was like, what are you going to teach me about wisdom with all your vast life experience, being like sarcastic? And I like thought to myself, nothing. Like, I don't know anything. I know like textbook stuff. I know like theology. I know that stuff, but real world experience, I don't have any.
How old were you at the time?
22, yeah. 21. And so I told my mom, I was like, I'm gonna join the military. And I was gonna go join the Air Force, and the Air Force recruiter wasn't in the office that day. So I went to the Marines, and he was like, can you do pull-ups? I was like, yeah. He's like, to hop up on the bar. He was like, you wanna be a Marine instead? And I was like, yeah.
Just got the chill.
And so then I went 3 weeks later, I was at boot camp.
Oh my gosh. What was the selection process when you're like thinking, all right, I need experience in life? Why did the military pop right in? It was just
because those guys were Vietnam like the dude was a Vietnam veteran. And so I was like, this is going on right now. Let me see what I can get into, see what's out there for me. Wow. And I bit off a lot more than I could chew, for sure. Like, and now, like, nothing about me is the same from when I joined the Marine Corps. I always say I had 3 lives: seminary me, like pastor me, Marine Corps me, and then Barstool/dad me.
It's 3 completely
and all of them would fucking hate each other. All of them.
Yeah.
Like me now, I would be like, dude, this Marine guy is the worst to be around. What a dick. What is this? Is this par 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the chaps meeting each other, I think this me now and pastor me would get along the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be like, dude, man, this guy broke up with his girlfriend because she showed her tits? Like, what are we doing here?
That's gonna work.
Wait, does it go?
It goes a little right, but like I'm saying, like there's so much room out there.
Oh, is the whole dogleg right?
It's a dogleg right, yeah.
Okay.
Chaps, that's unbelievable action, man. Like, what are we talking about here? You've been working on your game quite a bit.
I have, but I've only played 7 rounds this year.
That's a great
and went 2 years without playing a single round. But the simulator, I've been playing a lot.
Wow, I'm getting sunburnt out here. This is something I'm gonna regret in like 2 days.
That's my problem, Frankie.
So what I've really worked on is like focusing on something. Now, this is the TaylorMade TP5. They also have like the picks, and a lot of the like these golf balls that have markings on them or images is actually for like zoning in on one specific thing, like looking at the ball.
Yeah.
Focusing.
And it makes sense. That's like military stuff too, like with target practice, aim small, miss small.
Right.
So like if I'm trying to shoot you, I'm gonna try to shoot you directly through your eyeball. If I miss you through your eyeball, I might hit you in the cheek, and that's fine.
Right. Yeah, that made me feel something. It really did. I mean,
oh, that sounded beautiful, dude.
just don't, I think that wind's gonna hold me up. Oh, we're good.
That was nice. That sounded nice.
Thanks. You're in a great spot in the game, man, because you're falling in love with it to the point where like you want to advance it, and
Yeah.
you're also at your game's at the point where you can advance every round,
Yeah.
which I love that.
I am noticing like I'm making pretty big strides like every month.
Yeah. Then you'll get to a point where you're like, fuck, I've hit a wall, and then that next chapter is even more fun. Dude, that tempo is fantastic. Yeah, Chaps. Fucking right, man.
There we go.
That's awesome. We're putting for par. You had one mistake. Whoa. Miss Reed, second grade teacher. I thought that was going left to right.
Come on.
Oh, man, I think you go right at this thing.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe left cut, but
Left center. Oh, he
Oh.
roared it. That's
Damn.
literally the Rory miss.
yeah, I did.
I took a lot off that. I don't know if that's the number. Oh, it did make it. All right. Yeah, I hit like a check down 8, but that's definitely a full 9. Oh, great shot.
Thanks.
So you're going to the Marines,
Yep.
and you love it, or is it a grind? I mean, I know.
I hated it first. It was just so intense. Like I played high school sports, but I played like as a freshman. I didn't play varsity except for like tennis. So my dad was never around, so I never had anybody screaming in my face. So it took me a little while to get used to that kind of stuff. And then I just came to the spot where it's like, I'm tired of getting yelled at, dude. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be as good at this as I can so people just leave me the hell alone. I finished out as an E6, but a lot of that was stuff that I had accomplished in combat, which was like it's happenstance. Like everybody talks about that stuff, but I just happened to be where I was. Like
Right.
There's nothing special about me. Like everybody would have done, just about everybody would have done the same thing. You went where the government told you to go. You didn't know what was gonna happen that day. You just happened to be there and you responded.
Right.
Like how you respond is everything.
Right,
Kind of like golf.
right,
How are you gonna respond?
right. And now we make some birdies. Come on.
Let's make some birdies. Good speed.
Take that. Leg putting's been better today.
Come on, go, go, go.
Turn in for him. I would have given you that read too. Holy push, man. You know, I'm just a bad putter, and it's something I'm going to work on this year. I am, because I'm sick of it. I'm hitting greens in regulation like crazy, and I'm making pars and bogeys. I got to start making birdies.
See, that's what you can't do that either. Your sports psychologist, you can't be like, let perfect be the enemy of good. Like where
I love that line.
if you played well, you did.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you played from the red tees at Pinehurst too.
Right.
You got a 36.
You can't let perfect be the enemy of good.
Yep.
God damn, Chaps. Dude. What a bounce.
There we go.
You're swinging like a video game character. It's like so smooth.
Thanks, dude.
And you should never change that.
You're the #1 gas guy. Just gassing me up, gassing Trent up.
No, it's fun to watch, man. It's a fucking great game, but it's hard as shit. And when people put some time into it and get better, it gets me going.
It does feel rewarding to like come out and hit the driver well, slow it down.
100%.
There you go.
There we go.
So you have such a nice launch angle, man.
All right, we're not gonna start sucking each other off here, but
Yeah, we are.
you know.
Nobody's gayer than the U.S. Marines. Dude, you smoked that ball.
So did you. We have a decision to make.
I'm not going for it.
I know. 8 iron right at those nice, like bright trees right there.
Best case scenario is I shank it and hits it into the water. That's best case scenario. And that really pisses me off when I play golf. If I do try to play smart and then I have a bad shot.
This is a bad pre-shot mentals right now.
Yeah, it is.
So, I mean, you would know more than anyone if you told me that line before, that don't let the perfect be the enemy of good, is that what you said?
Yep.
Your brain doesn't understand no and don't. So say you will hit this fairway.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit this fairway. I'm gonna hit that goose. The goose is the target line.
You're a silly little goose, aren't you?
Sick.
You smoked that thing, man.
Perfect.
What a bounce.
Perfect. Right at the goose.
God damn, that was
Right
the
at
best
the
bounce
goose.
I've ever seen. Dude, you hit the tree.
Even the ball didn't let perfect be the enemy of good.
And then it bounced into the middle of the fairway. That's not gonna get there. I hit it thin. It did cover though and bounced back.
Little choked down pitching wedge.
Perfect.
Come on.
Dude, this whole green kicks left if it's the right distance. Oh, a little deep. Wow,
Way
that
deep.
wind really took that.
Yeah, it did.
All right, you're
Jeez.
chipping.
Well, I get nervous about the water.
The water.
So I'm gonna err on the side of going over.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, come on, dude. First real bad shot. No, that's second bad shot of the day. So we're okay. Slow. Bad. That wind is brutal.
I know. All right. So it's a double. Little things you can clean up there.
Yep. Ah, too high. Too right.
How did it end up?
Far right.
Right over that tree. Little draw. Should be good. Get up. All right.
Is that good?
Yeah, it might be under those trees, but I think it was good. Cold rag right now. This is gonna save my life. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm going straight to the dome piece.
Oh.
Straight to the dome. Oh, dude, that's like a 15-degree difference body right away.
Oh.
That's nice.
Golly. Yeah, that's the good stuff. All right, you just take this thing in between those two Christmas trees, and you're in a great spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna hit a pitching wedge, I think.
Yeah. Get lucky. Anyone see it out? I think I saw something shoot out right. All right, thanks. Luck of the Irish. You're Irish, right?
Yeah.
I'm 50% Irish.
Are you?
Yep. I got all the Irish skin in the cop.
Sit. Sit. Come on, dude.
Oh, it's such a tight spot of the green there. You can still probably put that on.
So you think putter from here, Frankie?
Yeah, of course. A little downhill, you just kind of get that thing on.
Yeah,
that
was
thing
real
fucking
fast.
flies, man.
I barely touched it.
Ah.
That was terrible. My putter's falling apart, and that's usually one of the strongest parts of my game.
Great stroke.
Need to get rid of those double bogeys, Frankie.
Yeah, it's that first putt that's kind of leaving you like out of range to tap in. You're on pace for a good round. Let's go. Clean up the putting and we're gonna fucking come up with a good number.
Let's get back on track, Frankie, for me.
Go. With a goddamn cicada on you?
I think that's good. This is
Not
a
the
brutal
worst
par
spot.
4. Little 8-iron.
Yep. Oh my God, Chaps. I'm wearing my hat like the kid from The Sandlot because my fucking eyes are getting torched.
Where did it go?
You absolutely smoked an 8-iron right in front of that greenside bunker.
It's fine.
Perfect. Don't say I never did anything for the troops.
Thank you. Thank you for your service, Frankie.
Thank you. Wow, dude, that was perfect because you hit all ball, which is exactly what you have to do out of that. Them cicadas are fucking yelling, man.
Yeah, they are. So you attacking it, Frankie?
I think so. I mean, I got a 6-iron. I'm hoping to hit the front of that green and run it up because it's not gonna have much backspin. I hit off the toe, so it's not gonna make it. But it might bounce up.
Oh, yeah.
It might get there, just short. I let off in the beginning of the video, Purple Heart recipient. I feel like whenever I talk about you, I brag about you to my friends that I work with someone like you. Like, I don't know if it's disrespectful to ask like what happened in that whole entire situation, but it's such an honor, right, to be able to receive something like that.
Yeah. So I was it. Are you asking how I got it?
Yeah, I feel like I always say it and I hear Dave talk about it and I really don't know what happened and I'd love to truly know like what you went through to.
Sure. So I was in the Battle of Fallujah, which was a pretty extreme battle. I would say it's like so in the Marine Corps birthday message, there's a Marine Corps birthday ball, and every year the Commandant releases a message, and one of the things that you read is like the legendary battles. So like Iwo Jima is mentioned, the Battle of Way City is mentioned. There's the most historic battles in Marine Corps history are listed, and now Fallujah is mentioned alongside those, which is like a huge honor, somebody that fought there. I was with 1st Recon Battalion, and we had gone in. I had found, I think, like 12 IEDs in one night, and I put the charges, blew them up in place, and we had finally got to this house that we kicked people out of to take over the house. And when I went to go lay down, I had like the first sleeping shift because my dog was exhausted, and I was a bomb dog handler. So that's how I found the bombs. My dog found them, and I was just walking behind him. And I laid down, and I heard, boom, a big explosion hit the roof, and it was what's a mortar round, which is like a bigger grenade that hit the roof. And then all of a sudden, it was like the floodgates open, machine gun fire hitting the house, like coming out. These guys had low crawled through a canal system and had us surrounded with different types of machine guns and AKs and like mortar rounds and RPGs, and it was all coming at our house. And I heard everything going on, and like my boss was like, get to the roof. So I got my dog, got my weapon that was tied around my leg while I was sleeping, and was moving to the roof and around. Didn't actually come through a window, it came through the wall, and it hit me, and I didn't know it was a bullet at first. It spun me around, and I thought I had got hit by like a piece of brick or wall that was like coming off because like parts of the house were like exploding, and it spun me around, and I looked down and I could see so I got shot through the radial and ulna bone, like it went through the two bones, like perfectly through the gap in your bones, and I could see like my bone and shit, and I had to like stuff it back inside my arm and like tied like a hasty tourniquet where like to slow the blood flow. And then I went up to the roof and like started laying down fire at like the enemy there, and like denied morphine for like an hour and a half. So I didn't have like any painkillers or anything, because I knew if I took morphine I wouldn't be able to walk and they would have to take me on a stretcher. So I said no, and I just kind of ate it for that time period. And they were like, all right, well, at least put your arms up on us so we can walk you out. And I was like, no, I'm gonna walk out on my own power. So Saika walked out, and I had my weapon still at the ready, and my dog was at my left side when we got onto the helicopter to get life flighted out. But we still fought like for about an hour or so with like the gunshot wound and everything. It was pretty intense. But I thought like when I was underneath when I was waiting after the firefight like calmed down and we had killed everybody, I remember sitting underneath this stairwell, like waiting, because every time a mortar round would go off, it adds time for a helicopter to be able to come because they don't want to lose that asset. Like, and if stuff is still coming from the sky, they don't want a helicopter to get hit because it's such a big asset. So every time one would hit, you'd be like, fuck, that's another 10 minutes that we have to wait.
Right.
And I remember thinking, like, looking at my arm and knowing, like, the pain that I was going through, like, is my daughter going to look at me the same way?
Wow.
Like, is she going to be embarrassed at high school graduation that I don't have an arm? I thought I was going to lose it.
Gosh.
Like, the corpsman was like, you're probably going to lose your arm, just based on where it was hit. And a legit $1 million wound. I got lucky. I didn't have feeling in my hand for like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. But for me, it was never like a sharp pain. It was like I got hit with a baseball bat and just turned and looked at my hand and was like, oh my God, man. Like, it was like the hole was pretty big and just stuffing shit back inside and wrapping it up as fast as I could. And my dog was furious because he could tell I was in pain.
Right.
And so I had to tell like other people, like, just stay, because Psycho was cool with everybody, but at that moment, like, if you were coming near
High
me,
alert.
you were fucking getting.
Wow.
He was so bad, I couldn't. He went to the hospital with me, like, so he went on the life support, the life flight, the Casevac. He went with me, and there's another dude that burnt his hand all the way through, like changing the barrel of a machine gun, and you could see like the bone in his hand, like burnt so bad. And I was like, he needs to get seen before me, because you guys can't come near me because my dog will eat you. and so he goes inside, gets like he gets medical treatment first. And then I'm like, all right, you guys back up. I'm gonna tie him to a different bed, and then you'll be able to come get me. When I was going down for surgery, I said, because they had to take like the fragments out of my arm, I said two things. I was like, don't let anybody who's not a dog handler touch my dog. Do not call my fucking mom. Because if my mom would have like answered the phone,
right.
like, and it's the surgeon, like, he's in surgery, he's been
right.
shot, she'd have lost her shit.
Yep.
And I was like, just wait until I'm okay,
right.
and I'll tell her.
And you know what? I know you say it's a lifetime ago, and you've had so many different lives, and you're so much more than just that story, and you're so much more than what you've done for the country, which is amazing to say, because you are an entertainer now. And like, I mean, I was introduced to you as just a blogger that got me through my day. Right?
And you know,
like
that's all I want to be.
Right.
Like I tell this story, and I know people like to hear it and stuff, but like I said, it's a lifetime ago. Like, and I
get that, and I wouldn't want you to
it'd be like your biggest accomplishment at 27 years old has defined your entire life.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But it is. It's unbelievably impressive that you persevered through that. You are the man that you are today, because a lot of people could, in that moment, could just give up, and
No,
you didn't.
You
know?
don't. Like, I think that's the thing about being a Marine. That's what I love about it.
Come on, man.
Ah, come on, I got caught up. Fuck. No.
What a life Chaps has lived, you know? It's impressive stuff. Makes you feel like you've done nothing in your life, you know, when you're around a guy like that. Oh, Chapsy. What are you, nuts?
There we go.
Unbelievable.
Nope. See, and in reality, even though my score is probably going to be like around a 50 or something, I'm not mad at that, because I haven't had any real like fall apart holes.
Nope.
No huge meltdowns.
Might be a little far. Bunker. Where'd it come down?
It went dead straight, so I think it's probably in the bunker. But
Wow.
It went like dead straight. Tempo swing feels nice.
Oh, it looks amazing.
It's smooth looking.
Oh, it's incredible. Which is half the battle. Just looking good out here.
Yeah.
Whoa, shout out Bryson.
All right, Frankie, so I'm gonna try to hit it right over the top of the bunker.
Yep.
And that's it, right?
Get it, you know, with enough integrity up in the air to get over that bunker, and if you have enough distance, it's gonna run right towards the hole, for sure. Play a little right of the stick. Oh yeah. Come on, man, be perfect, bounce forward. Be unbelievably perfect. Come on, Chaps.
That was good.
What a shot.
Thanks, bud.
Hats really don't protect my face. All they do is protect my feminine forehead from being seen on video. Let's make a couple birdies, what do you say?
Let's do it. Why not us? Why not now?
Oh. Go in the hole.
Oh. Damn.
Go in. What a 4, man.
There we go. 4s all around.
4s all around. You said you wanted to come in strong, and you're coming in strong.
You know what taught me a little bit about golf?
What?
Playing sawgrass.
Oh.
At
Just like target golf kind of?
The Pete Dye course where if you're not in a good spot, you're screwed.
Yep.
Like, play smarter. Don't try to
Yep.
hit it into, like, you have to know a longer putt uphill is better than a short putt downhill.
It's almost like thinking about what's the Chaps in 20 minutes going to think about this hole if I get too aggressive here? And would you be mad with an 8? Yes. Should we try and do everything we can to eliminate that? Yes.
Yeah.
So let's just play for the safe, like, middle of the fairway, like, approach shot, get it on the green, in the fat part of the green, and then maybe we get lucky with a long putt, but let's walk away with a 5 and let's get out of here. Ignite the night, double pars, played the hole exactly what we wanted. Cheers to that. Fireball.
Fireball 2 times.
So cold.
Delightful.
Once it hits your tongue, it hits your lips. Oh, I let the wind push it. You gotta start it where you're saying.
Come back down.
All right.
Sucks playing golf with no ass, man. Just constantly pulling my shit up. No ass golf. Ah, oh, fuck. Same thing, Frankie.
Just kick right for him. All right. All right.
That's fine.
Yep.
All right, here we go, Frankie.
All right, man. Let's finish strong here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no way. Look at it get kind of killed left. You had the perfect idea. We still got a putt for par there.
Putt for par.
Oh boy, look at that thing run out, Chapsy.
Yep.
God dang.
See, this green looks faster than the other ones, too. Get in.
Go in, Chaps.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh,
I said yep.
Fuck. Damn.
Don't even look at me. That's on me.
No fall apart holes.
No fall apart holes.
Take that.
No blow ups.
No blow ups.
And you really showed, like, the work you're putting in is working, man. Like,
yeah, I hope one day it'll be, I mean, honestly, that was pretty consistent round for me.
It was. We were advancing the ball all day long, off the tee, second shot, approach shots were great.
Pretty damn good green in regulation.
Yeah.
Off the tee box, good.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks again, Chaps. Make sure you're listening, subscribing to Zero Blog 30. Amazing, amazing stuff, man. Thank you for sharing your story and being a good friend and just being a good, coworker and all that, man. You've been the best.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah, man.
I always tell people be a good friend, man. Frankie's is the best. The way you treat Trent, dude.
Appreciate that.
Fired me the fuck up.
It's easy. It's easy with you guys, man. You guys are the best. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. This has been another great episode of Barstool Golfs. Next week, PFT Commenter. PFT Commenter is on the channel, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling.